The Snowman. Sally and her friends loved winter. Every day they played in the snow. "We're going to build the biggest snowman ever," Sally exclaimed as they started gathering snow. First, they made a huge snowball, rolling it until it was as big as it could possibly get. Then, they made another snowball, smaller than the first. And finally, they made a small snowball for the snowman's head. They also collected twigs and pebbles to use for the snowman's eyes, nose, and arms. But one thing was missing. The snowman needed a hat. Suddenly, a gust of wind blew a big black hat their way. The children quickly picked it up and placed it on the snowman's head, and it fit perfectly. What the children didn't know was that it was a magical hat. As soon as they placed it on his head, the snowman began to move. "Is the snowman alive?" one of the girls asked. "Yes, I am alive and well," the snowman replied. The children were shocked, but quickly found out he was a very friendly snowman. The snowman played with the children, and they all agreed it was the best winter ever. They built snow houses, skated on the snow, and had snowball fights all day long. "We're going shopping," the snowman said one day when the children came out to play with him. "I've never been to a store before, so I'd like to try," the snowman said. All the children agreed it was a good idea, so they walked down the hill towards the shopping center. But as soon as they reached the shopping center and opened the doors to enter, a strong gust of wind blew the snowman's hat off his head and away. The snowman started chasing the hat, and the children ran after him, but they couldn't catch up. They searched and searched for their dear friend, but couldn't find him. Soon a policeman came over with the snowman's hat. The children began to cry, having lost their friend, and asked the policeman where he is. "Don't cry, children. The snowman is where all snowmen are when the weather is warm. Another cold day, when the snow falls, he will come back again," the policeman said. And soon, a few days later, when the snow fell from the sky, the children went out and looked for the snowman. And there was the snowman, ready to play with them again as before.